Hello, and welcome to a space where you become aware of your thoughts, your feelings, and your pure intentions in an easy way with lightness. And lightness means light and means no heaviness. It means you can see clearly. And what can you see? You can see the beauty of the self. You can see your specialities. What is your quality that is prevailing now in your life? It can be patience, it can be love, it can be kindness or generosity. And to be able to express your qualities, you always need good company. Here you have the company of the Supreme. These are teachings of the Supreme Soul for all souls, so for each and every one of you. And we listen to these teachings whilst being aware that a soul is listening to the Supreme Soul. So let us play today with the words and the ideas that we hear and see how they can be practiced in our lives.
To have an unlimited attitude means to have a benevolent attitude towards all souls. To be a master, world benefactor, not just to be benevolent towards yourself and the souls in your limited connections, but to have an attitude of benevolence towards everyone. I have become a pure soul. To continue to move forward, being satisfied with your own progress and your own attainment is not being stable in an unlimited attitude equal to the Father. A limited attitude means to have an attitude of satisfaction just within yourself. Do you want to remain just here, or do you want to move forward? Some children, instead of taking a golden chance and golden medal and spending time in unlimited service and for unlimited attainment, become happy with a silver medal and think, I am moving along fine. I am not making any mistakes. I am both fulfilling my worldly responsibilities. Are you using your life to give everyone blessings and the great donation? You can draw a line as long as you want with a pen of elevated actions from the blessings you have naturally received. This time has this blessing. The time has this blessing. The Kumari life has this blessing, and the Father is the bestower of blessings.
The term used is Kumari. Kumari means a young woman who is not married, is not in any physical relationship. Who is a Kumari? Anyone here who is a Kumari? This is a spiritual question, and the answer yes, you are an eternal Kumari. And I would like to reflect together for a few moments. What does it mean to be the eternal Kumari? You are not an ordinary Kumari. You are the eternal Kumari, the eternal, young, beautiful, pure, innocent, smart, intelligent, clean and powerful, eternal soul. The soul is an eternal Kumari. All the qualities that a Kumari, a physical woman, a physical image would have, you the soul have when you see it from the perspective of eternity. It is not that, oh, I'm not a Kumari, she is a Kumari. It's not that someone else has more rights than you, someone else is lucky and you are not, someone else is fortunate and you are not, someone else has more opportunities and you don't have. No, you, the soul, can experience from the perspective, from the life of the one who is an eternal Kumari. And for a few moments, let us take that ownership. Would you like to experience for a few moments that you now are that amazing, pure, innocent, untouched, uncontaminated awareness, like a Kumari, but you are eternal Kumari. And you are 100% clean and truthful and honest and authentic. You are who you truly are. You are not mixed with anything that is not yours. That is the deepest meaning of a Kumari. You are not influenced. Nothing is alloy in you. You are pure gold. And from this perspective, the teaching was saying you can have that unlimited attitude. Unlimited attitude means many things, and you can reflect today, what does it mean to have an unlimited attitude, unlimited vision, unlimited love? And together with that, unlimited attitude means all souls are equal. All souls are brothers and they all have the same form and they all are equal. There used to be a story where they were joking that some animals, some people are more equal than others. It is the same here. It is not that some souls are more equal than others. There is no hierarchy of souls, or some souls are higher than others, and some souls are lower than others. It is not that some are more equal than others. No, all souls are equal, and that is an unlimited attitude. And another aspect of unlimited attitude is that all souls are helpers. That is the most deepest instinct of the human soul, to help, to serve, to give. And this attitude of being a servant, of helping your brother's soul, is very, very deep, and it is truly unlimited, because you help everyone no matter what. No matter what they did to you, no matter how they are, no matter of, irrespective of their religion, beliefs. And finally, also unlimited is that when you win, the whole world wins. That is very unlimited. Whenever you now are connecting your intellect with these pure vibrations with a study of knowledge, with expressing your authentic self, the whole world wins. Everyone, whether they are in Japan, in Africa, or in Romania, whether they know you or they don't know you, they will get a finger of cooperation, of upliftment. So let us listen to the next part.
You can you can do as much as you want in a Kumari life. You have received the fortune of being a free soul. Ask yourself, am I free or am I dependent? The bondage of those who are dependent is a trap of their minds, own wasteful and weak thoughts. You don't get yourself caught in the trap that you yourself have created, do you? Is there the trap of questions? If you took a picture of the trap that you have created, it would be like a question mark. You are experienced in the question that arise, are you not? What will happen? How will it happen? It will not happen like this, will it? These are the traps. To be one who is flying means to be one who has let go of the limited earth. It is when you leave the ground that you are able to fly, is it not? You cannot fly down below. Those who are down below are caught by the hunters. When you come down, you are trapped in a cage. Those who are flying do not enter the cage. So, have you left the cage? What will you do now? Will you get a job? Will you wear a crown or carry a burden basket? Where there is a crown, there cannot be a burden.
Would any of the eternal Kumaris like to share?
Yeah,
What?
beautiful.
Yeah, go ahead.
Beautiful image of being free. Like you mentioned, we all are eternal Kumaris. Every soul is an eternal Kumari. If you are free from your own mind's talk, basically the mind is trapping you, constantly throwing questions, putting doubts. But here the Supreme Soul is awakening the eternal Kumaris and telling you are free. Become that free flying bird, always flying. Don't get trapped in the cage of your own questions. How will I do it? What will happen? Have the faith. I am that eternal Kumari, the eternal soul belongs to Supreme Soul. I'm always flying. When we are flying, we will be able to help others to fly with our consciousness. Om Shanti.
Which is the most important question on the spiritual path? Which is a question that comes again and again to the eternal Kumari? Do you know which is a question of a Kumari? Yes, go ahead.
Puritate?
Yes, that's correct. And more specific, should I surrender or not? Should I dedicate my life completely or not? Should I be loyal to only one? Or I can also keep a job? And for someone to keep a job, it's okay. For someone to be in a household, it's okay. But the question comes again and again to that eternal Kumari, the one that can be free inside completely and fully and totally dedicate her mind, intellect, and personality to the Supreme. So the Kumari has that question, should I be completely surrendered or not? And what is this power of decision? In your experience, when is that power of decision to make that decision that from now on I'm not with feet in two boats and I am fully dedicated in your mind to the task of imbibing the truth and expressing the truth only the truth. It's a great power of decision, power of making the right judgment, to discriminate first, to judge, to put the decision into practice, to follow it, and to maintain it. There are cultures where people decide in a minute. There are eternal Kumaris who take the decision to surrender in a minute. And there are cultures where souls are looking at the benefits, they measure, they ask, they put it on the paper, and finally they decide. Which style of decision is better? The quick one or the long one?
Instant, quick one.
Instant, quick. Yeah, whatever suits you. Sometimes those who decide very quick, just as quick, they will also leave the path. And sometimes those who take a longer time to decide, they have made the right decision for their whole life. However, it may be beneficial for all of us to explore with a different style of decision. So if you are not used to decide very quickly, today practice having that switch. Whatever it is, let's say anger. Today, take in 1 minute the decision, I'm never going to be angry again, and make the decision very firm. And for those who decide very quickly, but they never look at other aspects, today you can practice looking at benefits, making up your mind, seeing why it is useful, so that when you really judge all the aspects, when you really make your decision, it will be for life. There is one more part to read. Would you like to go ahead?
When you have the company of the Almighty Authority Father, every step is a step ahead. Be full yourself and do the service of making others full. Do not experience yourself to be lacking in anything. An embodiment of all attainment. This is known as being full. Let no type of obstruction stop you in your tracks. Those who are in the flying stage cannot be bound by any type of bondage. They become free from all bondages. Have the aim of moving along in harmony with others. Think, I have to change. Those who have the intention of changing themselves become victorious in all situations. Those who wait for others to change become deceived. And this is why it is you yourself who always has to change. You have to do this. There is only one way to achieve success in a gathering. to change yourself. Those who know how to mold themselves become real gold. What were you and what have you become? Seeing this fortune, always remain happy. To belong to the Father means to become great. Now, do the service of making many other souls great. Now, move forward. Take a few steps ahead. Do not just stay in one place. Do not look at those who are weak. Look at the Shaktis. Why do you look at the sheep? Why do you look at sheep? When you look at sheep, you have to look down. You are then afraid and think, I don't know what is going to happen. You get afraid when you see those who are weak. Therefore, do not look at them. Look at the Shaktis and your fear will be removed.
Would anyone like to share? Is it easy to change yourself first? Yes, please go ahead.
Yes, it is easy, absolutely easy to change myself first because I'm in control. So it's in my hand. I can't change others. I'm not in control of others. But I am in control of my own self. And like Supreme Soul says, I am with the Almighty Authority. Is teaching me, guiding me, giving me steps. Absolutely easy to change myself. When I change myself, I radiate that energy and others will see that. So the best option is, yes, changing myself.
Anyone else would like to share?
Cred că este important să stăm și în lumină, să vedem mai bine și ne ajută dacă deschidem comutatorul, vedem mult mai bine în lumină, ne observăm mai bine și schimbarea este mai ușoară cumva pentru că avem sprijinul Sufletului Suprem în acest sens. Mulțumesc!
Yes, to stay in the light and to put the switch on. And then the Supreme Soul is helping you. Anyone final points?
Thank you so much. Thank you, dear Supreme Soul, our Almighty Father. He is once again reminding us about who we are. And He knows that we make mistakes. He knows that we fall through the day. That is why He's giving us all these powers and reminding us, don't look at anyone, don't look down, don't be in the cage, don't get trapped, don't be dependent. So what should we do? We should just aim to release ourselves from all these chains and keep flying up. In the first paragraph, the most important word I caught is all. One is to look after myself first, and then only we'll be able to look after others. If we look at others, but not look at ourselves and look at our own mind, then we get trapped in other bondages, and then we are not able to look after our own mind and look after others. And in the second paragraph, he talks about being trapped in a cage, and the cage can be cage of bondages, cage of our own mind, of our own questions in the mind, and looking at our weaknesses. And in the third paragraph, he talks about the flying stage, and by looking at ourselves, Swadarshan, look at myself always, And others who come in front of us are like mirrors who are telling us where we are still lacking and what we can achieve and what we need to work on. So looking at my Shaktis and the Shakti, the strength, the powerhouse all the time. Thank you so much.
Thank you all. And as you mentioned today, catch yourself when you look at the sheep. Sheeps means oi, când te uiți la oi sau când te uiți la cei puternici. When do you look at the sheep or when do you look at Shakti? Catch yourself and change. Look only upwards. Have a wonderful day. We'll meet again tomorrow. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.